Hello students, I'm Fred Asibe, your SS1 mathematics teacher. In today's lesson, I'll be teaching on a topic called construction. Yes, construction. That's the topic for today, construction. Construction. But before I proceed, I want you to look at the objective of today's lesson. Now, the objective of today's lesson is that at the end of this lesson, you should be able to define construction. You should also be able to construct a perpendicular line and construct some special angle and bisect a given angles. Once again, I said the objective of today's lesson, objective number one, is that you should be able to define construction. That's what I mean by definition of construction. Definition of construction. Definition of what? Construction. Now, number two, like I told you earlier, is the construction of a perpendicular line. Construction of a perpendicular line. Then the last and not the least is the construction of some special angles and bisecting a given angle. Construction of some special angles and bisection of a given angle. Yes, the bisection of a given angle. Now we'll take the same one after the other, as you have seen on the board. These are the objectives. The definition of construction is number one. The objective for today's lesson is construction of a perpendicular line. That's number two. Another one is the construction of some special angles and bisection of a given angle. So these are the objectives for today's what? Lesson. So let's start with the definition of construction. Now, what is construction? Construction, from what it is, or the definition of construction. Construction in geometry simply means to draw shapes, angles, or lines accurately by using only compass. By using only compass and a straight edge and a pencil. That is the definition of what? Construction. So, now, having defined construction, or having known what construction is, now in every construction, it starts with a point. Yes, I said in every construction starts with what? A point. They begin with a point. Now let's know what a point is. A point is a location. In other words, what it means is that a point occupies a position. It has no magnitude or size. That is, in other words, what it means is that a point has no width, no length, no depth. In fact, it is zero-dimensional. It can be shown by a dot. Yes, it can be shown by a dot, or named by what? A letter. A point can be shown by a dot and also named by what? Letter. That means you can have a point A. You can also have point B. That's exactly what a point is. Now, having known this, let's look at what a line is. A line is a narrow path between 2 points. A narrow path between 2 points, or the shortest distance between 2 points. That's what a line is. So when you look at this point A and point B, the shortest distance between them gives you what a line is. So that's what a line is. So once again, we say a line is the shortest distance between 2 points. Now let's look at perpendicular. A perpendicular is a line which meets a given line at right angle. Once again, a perpendicular is a line which meets a given line at what? Right angle. In other words, what it means is that the angle between the two straight lines is 90 degrees. It's always denoted as this. It means if you have line AB and another line CD coming to meet, at this point where they meet is 90 degrees. This is how it is being denoted, indicating that this is perpendicular. You can as well have a line like AB and you have another CD like this. But this is not perpendicular because the angle here is not 90 degrees. Not 90 degrees. not 90 degrees. So this one is a perpendicular, while this is not a perpendicular. So whenever you talk about a perpendicular, the lines between the two straight lines makes what? 90 degrees. Now let's look at how to construct what? Perpendicular. We shall look at how to construct what? Perpendicular. Now these are the steps taken to construct a perpendicular. But before we proceed, I want you to look at your math set. Now, if you open up your math set, you have all the drawing instruments. These are the drawing instruments. You have the set square, you have the compass and the pencil. But they are not just what we are looking at. But remember when I defined construction, I told you that there are tools that are necessary. One is the compass, as you are saying it. And the other one is the what? Straight edge. Now we are using our ruler as our straight edge. And the other one is the what? Pencil. These are the major things that are very, very what? Necessary. These tools are very, very what? Necessary. They are very, very important as far as construction is concerned. Now, let us start with our compass and our pencil. Now, this is my pencil. You have to make sure you fit the pencil very, very tight. Tight it so that you don't have any issue of maybe running out of the pencil or maybe trying to have some mistakes. Now, the next one is you learn how to swing. And you have to use a very short pencil so that you can swing very easily. If you use a very long pencil like mine here, I have one very long one here, it will not allow you to swing. So let's go into this, using this. Now, how do we construct a perpendicular line? Now, the following steps include: 1, draw a straight line AB. Let us draw a straight line AB. Let's say 10 centimeters. From here, from this point to this point. Are you all seeing it? This is point A. From this point to this point is 10 centimeters. Are you all seeing it, students? I believe you're all seeing it. Now the next one is to indicate this point. Remember we've said something about point. Indicate this other point. That is line AB starts from this point to this point. Now having done that, the next thing is to mark out the given point C. That the point C is the place where the 90 degrees will be formed. Now, let's say we want to take our point C at this point. You can take that distance. Let us take it up from 5 centimeters here. This is where our C is. So, having seen this, you have to take this point. Now, the next thing you have to do now is you center at C, and with any convenient radius, draw a semicircle. You center at C, draw a semicircle. Any convenient radius means you expand your compass at your convenience. Now, having done this, having drawn the semicircle, the next thing is to indicate the points. Now you have A, B, C. The next letter here should be what? D. And what? E, as if you're just counting your usual ABCD. Now, having done this, the next thing you're going to do now is to center at point D and E. And any convenient radius, what I mean by convenient radius is that any space you can create. So center at this point, center at this D, and any convenient radius, draw an arc at F. Let us say our F should be here. Are you all seeing it, students? Yeah. Now, at center E, draw another arc to intersect at point F. Are you all seeing that now? I hope you are doing it, students. So that's exactly what it is. Now, having done this, at this point where these two arcs meet, that's our point F. So that's the point we are looking at. So you join this CF through C to point of intersection. That gives you another straight line. Remember, define what a straight line is and what point is. So you indicate that this is from this point to this point. You draw a straight line. Are you all seeing that, students? So that's exactly what it is. So this is how to construct a perpendicular, any given perpendicular. Now remember, I defined what perpendicular is. I told you that a perpendicular is a line which meets a given line at a right angle, at right angle. So you place this at right angle. So this line, let us see whether it is at right angle. Remember what I mean by right angle is when the two straight lines meet at 90 degrees. So remember, this protractor here is only meant for testing to find out actually the size is what we constructed or not. So this protractor here, let's see whether it's going to give us. Make sure the thick line there passes through the line AB and the vertical one runs through 90 degrees. Okay, let me reverse it. So that's exactly how it looks like. You can see this is perfectly, very, very perfect. This is absolutely correct. You can see the lines are running through the thick line and it's running through 90 degrees. So it means this line AB is perpendicular to CF. So that's exactly what a perpendicular. Yeah, having seen the perpendicular line, that is, remember I told you we just finished perpendicular, construction of perpendicular line. Construction of perpendicular line. Perpendicular line. Now let's go into construction of some special angles. As being the number 3 objective, remember, construction of some special angle. Now before I go into this, let's know what an angle is. An angle, as you all know, is formed when two straight lines meet at a point. An angle, as you all know, is when two straight lines meet at what? A point. So when two straight lines meet at a point, that forms an angle. Are you all getting that, students? I hope you're all getting it. So let us see how to construct angle 60 degrees. How to construct angle 60 degrees. How to construct angle 60 degrees. Now, using only what? Your pair of compass. Now, the first step we have to take is one, you have to draw a line AB of length 10 centimeter. Let us say 10 centimeter. You can use any given length. Draw any given length you want, but we're all moving towards that same point. Draw line AB 10 centimeter. Let's take 10 centimeter. AB 10 centimeter. Remember I told you what a line. It is shortest distance between 2 points. This is point A. This is point B. Now, having done this, the next thing you have to do now is to indicate a point where you construct your 60 degrees. The point where the 60 degrees angle will lie. I can take any point. You can decide to take this point A. You can decide to take any point along line AB. But let's take this point, point C, where we want to construct the 60 degrees. So having shown where point C is, that's indicated where point C is on AB. So the next thing is to center at C and any convenient radius. Center at C. That's the next step, is to center at C and any convenient radius. Draw an arc to cut at D. Let's say this position should be our D. You can choose your any convenient. This is a convenient radius. Let's take this point